Okay, so now that we are in the holiday season, I thought maybe just like I did for my Halloween one, I wear this. And I even got Christmas socks to go with the, occasion. Shoot. Okay, so I bet when we were all kids, we had one, favorite Christmas special, that we love to watch a lot. But for me, well, I actually remember one year around Christmas time, I got a package from probably a family member in the mail that had a lot of, VHSs of Christmas movies. And I tell ya, some of them were good. And I did also have a few other movies as well. Like, I remember owning Frosty the Snowman on DVD. Like, the animated Rankin Bass film, which was pretty good. And, well, I even remember my grandmother giving me Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on DVD, which was also cool as well. But today I want to talk about some of the VHS, movies I got that one year. And so, yeah. Although, one problem, I did forget some of them, so I'm probably just going to have to stick with the ones I still remember, which is quite strange for some reason, but Anyways, why don't we get on with it? Okay, so the first one I'm going to be talking about is, well, one that I pretty much, actually remember was, I think you all maybe remember this one too. It's actually the sequel to Frosty the Snowman, Frosty Returns, even though it technically doesn't really have the right continuity with, with the first movie and stuff. But I thought, maybe I could just talk about it. So, okay, so the plot for this one is, the special begins with a musical number showing that Bean Spoon's elementary school is canceled for the day due to 7 inches snowfall, while the adults unnecessarily complain and son about the problems they have to deal with due to the snow and ice. The children enjoy the opportunity to play outside with the snow. The scene then shifts to Holly DiCarlo, a depressed and lonely young girl and aspiring magician with only one friend, a tone-deaf, somewhat geeky character named Charles, who has a crank for comedy. While practicing a magic act with Charles, the wind blows Holly's hat off her head out the window and onto a snowman who comes to life as Frosty, thus revealing that Holly's hat was the old skill hat featured in the original song and previous adaptation. Meanwhile, a news product appears in Bones that successfully causes snow to instantly disappear, thus posing a fatal threat to Frosty. An aspiring spray called Summer Wee's inventor, Mr. Twiddle, hopes to use the product to win over the people of Binsborn. I really don't know how to say this word. Okay, yeah, I know I'm saying a few things wrong, but hey, it's been a while since I've seen this movie. Okay, I haven't seen it in years. Okay, where was I? So that he will be crowned king of the Bean's Winter Carnival, apparently believing that the title will give him actual domination over the townspeople, at least once, which will now also increase. He is waging war against Mother Nature, implying he is actually seeking world domination, and that Bima is simply his first step. At a presentation before the town's calling, one of the trusty voices concerned about the environment impact the unlimited product, while Mr. Trombley responds to ordering his pet cat Bones to open a trapdoor beneath her seat. To Natural delight, and Frosty's dismay. The town of Bronze falls head over heels for Summer Wheeze. He's causing Frosty to fear for his long-term safety. When many of their classmates rally, the elation of snow. When in class the next day, only a day after its virus, Holly and Charles take on the duties of protecting Frosty, including hiding him in a freezer and encircling fridge for him, and an ice castle built for the carnival later. Holly gets Frosty to appear at the winter carnival in an attempt to preserve the townspeople that Twitchell's product is dangerous to the environment, and the citizens are revealed their product of snow. Singing about the joy of winter, the townspeople are convinced, and Frosty is unanimously declared king of the carnival. Out of revenge for ruining his business, Mr. Twitchell tries to run over Frosty with his delivery truck, but misses and falls in a snow lake. In the end, Frosty and Holly make amends with a humble Mr. Twitchell, letting him wear the crown and cape as they all ride in the sled of the carnival king. Later, Frosty must leave Barnesboro, but he assures Holly that he will be back again someday, and all do well too. And I did it in this song, possibly with a new style. So there you go. That's basically the plot of that one. And I'll just maybe find what else I remember from. Okay, so this next movie, it doesn't have a Wikipedia page because it's not really well known as Frosty Returns, but I remember getting it on VHS, so yeah, so the name of this film is called Santa's Christmas Crash, and couldn't really find a long synopsis for this, so I'm just gonna read, what I found on IMDb, because that's apparently where I could only find it. Okay. Santa's sled crash lands in the desert where some children and a herd of magic camels help get him back in the air. Yeah. And that's all you need to know. And I have to say, for some reason this movie I still kind of remember half of this movie, to this day, I really don't know, seriously, my brain is just so big on memory for this movie. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Moving on. So apparently I couldn't find anything else that I remembered from some of the movies because apparently I don't really know how to spell some of them, and I still can't remember some of their titles. So there's another one I do in fact remember. So okay, so now this one, which I'm probably just gonna have to explain, although sadly I can't really remember too much about it because it's been such a long time since I've watched it. Okay, but what I remember was, so this movie I had was about a cat and a dog. And their names were Nikki and Noel, and I wish I remember. And I don't know, it was Nikki and Noel, I don't know, something Christmas. God, I can't remember. But I guess, this was just a movie of them going on a random Christmas adventure or something. And I wish I just remembered. They're just going around. I guess, they meet some other animals along the way. I mean, I just wish I remembered more and all. So yeah. Sorry, probably not my best explanation, but Okay, so there was this other movie, and well, there were a lot of other movies, but sadly I can't really remember their titles because it's been too long. So apparently there were some movies I had where these where I don't know, there were where animals were in the living in the town and all that. And well, there was this one, I can't really remember the name, but it was it was like, I don't know, like something about this evil bear guy who went by the Bear Magician, which is all I remember from watching the movie. well, okay, so for some reason he puts a sleeping spell on Santa, and, well, I don't know, everyone's trying to, like, wake him up, but it's never working. But then in the end, you know, the Bear Magician, I guess, I don't know, he, like, learns, I guess, something, and, you know, he just breaks the spell. Seriously, this is all, seriously, I just wish my brain could, like, you know, remember this stuff. Okay, so, I guess this next movie, which is probably the only one I just possibly remember, and is possibly, well, just the last one I'm going to be talking about, and again, I don't remember the title, but what I remember is that, well, it was about this, I guess, this, I don't know, it was, well, another animal, like, it was like another one with animals, and well, I don't know, it was like there was like this family of cows that was like a band or something, and I don't know, like maybe they were trying to help Santa or something. I mean, everything from my memory is just blocked, like really, like, you know, they just, I don't know. And then in the end, they're just like, you know, just singing and, I don't know, I guess flying into space is what I remember. So, yeah. So, I guess that's all I got to say about this one. So, yeah. So, no, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, well, little short special. I know this video was a bit short, but again, I can't really remember too much. Like, I don't remember titles of movies, and oh god, like, seriously. So, yeah. Anyways, see you guys later.